Fat boy trying to get that body back. And our father's here. Good afternoon, good afternoon. This story here is about Bobby Brown being captured and kidnapped by the Preacher Crew. The Preacher Crew was in Atlantic City one night. So they met up with this crew of guys that was from Jersey. So they sitting down there, they all sitting down eating, telling their war stories. So the guy from New Jersey brings up a subject. He said, when I see Bobby Brown, I'm going to kill his ass. So a guy from the Preacher Crew says, why? He said, because he owes me $25,000. He took a key of coke from me. He owed me $25,000. And that's after we charged him extra. Bobby Brown was known for taking drugs from people back then and not paying them back. And he pissed a lot of people off. So the guy from the Preacher Crew was like, listen, let me buy that beef from you. He said, let me buy that beef from you. I'm going to give you $10,000. He said, bet, I'll take it. So he gave him $10,000 right on the spot. Bam. Now, the promise was, if the guy from New Jersey was to see Bobby Brown, he can't touch him. Because he sold the beef to the guy from the Bronx. But little do the guy know from New Jersey is they see Bobby Brown, they know where Bobby Brown be at. Almost every night. He's at the club where Puffy and Shine shot up the club with J-Lo. He be at that club every night. It's a little strip joint with high price strippers. So they went back to Harlem and they got this chick. They dimed her up. Even her breath was fine. Dimed her up. And they sent her to the club to go to try to work Bobby. So the first night Bobby didn't say nothing to her. By the second night, Bobby Brown is all on her. Hey, baby, hey. By the third night, Bobby Brown was so naive, he leaves the club with her. Leaves all his boys behind, his security, whatever. He left them in the club. He slides out with this chick. So the chick walks him by the Preacher Crew van. When they did that, they snatched his ass up. Boom, come here, boom, boom, snatched him. Take him back to the apartment in the Bronx where they do their dirty deeds. So it's a brother named Malik from the Preacher Crew. He was the one that they said cut off little Donnell Porter finger. And he was later on killed by the Preacher Crew to clear up their loose ends. But at the time, he was one of their main enforcers, one of their main killers, military guy. He go through the trenches. His idea was to do dirt. And at the end, he got killed by the same dirt. But anyway, they got Bobby Brown naked in the back room, tied up. So Malik go in the back. Is this really Bobby Brown? They're like, yeah. He like, sing, Bobby, sing. Bobby, well, I don't feel like singing. He kicks Bobby Brown off the chair, tries to pick Bobby Brown off the ground by his dick. Excuse my mouth. Pick him up. Instead, he wound up burning the hairs off his balls. Sing. Bobby, now they calls Whitney, right? They tells Whitney, listen, we have your husband here. If you pull any bullshit, your husband's gonna be dead. They told her what the whole ransom was. Whitney Houston came with an old ass beat up wig on, an old pair of big old shades on, and with two shopping bags, right? Whitney Houston comes from her house in New Jersey, her mansion that they had at the time. They come from the mansion. She catches a cab from the mansion to the apartment in the Bronx, come in the building with two big bags. So somebody met her downstairs and they brought her upstairs. Comes in the apartment with the two bags. dumps the money out on the floor while people sitting in the living room with guns, looking at her. Like she crazy for even coming. She ain't give a fuck. She dumps the bags out. Where is my husband at? They was like, yo, get her husband, yo. She went in the back, because she was gangster for coming. They had to respect that shit. Like, they had to really, they couldn't even touch her or do nothing. They knew if she came like that, give her a husband, they couldn't fuck with her. They knew. If she came like that by herself, they knew. She went in the back, she untied him. Came out with his clothes in her hand, in her arm, and he walking out the house naked. Whitney. She's like, shut up, Bobby, come on, Bobby, shut up. Whitney, shut up, Bobby. And they went out the house. So that's the story of Whitney Houston going to pick up Bobby Brown from the kidnappers in the Bronx. The North Father is out. I'll be back soon. Peace. Hit that subscribe button. Let's build this up. You know what I mean? Don't let the haters hate. Make them congratulate, speculate, and make them watch my shit. Peace. That body back.